Hello and welcome to the eSPL. We're now at the pinnacle of it all. It's the women's finals. And of course, we have defending champions Lutfia Hana up against Nadra Akila. I have to say, she really fought hard in the semi-finals. So it's going to be really exciting to see how our Lionesses perform. It's back to you now, guys. My wonderful casters, Sid, as well as Moise. Take it away.
The final day grand final will be held today. First, he'll be doing the women's grand final, and then after this, the men's one. But let's take a look at the women's final first. We started with 4 lionesses in the ring. 2 have bowed out, and we are left with 2 more. However, the queen of the pack from last year, Lutfia Hana, is in the grand final. She has a brand new challenger in the form of winger Nadra Akila now, and it seems that both teams will be getting ready in just a few seconds' time. Moise, what are you expecting in this match here?
Like you just mentioned, the queen is still in the hunt. She will not relinquish her crown quite so easily. I think Nadra Akila will be up against it, trying to wrest that title away from Lutfia Hana. My money's on Lutfia Hana. Don't disrespect to Nadra Akila, but definitely this will be an exciting encounter.
Well, let's head over to the virtual Jurong East Stadium, where Nadra Akila's Albirex Niigata will play host to the Lion City Sailors, controlled by Lutfia Hana.
This will be an exciting encounter.
Well, let's head over to the virtual Jurong East Stadium, where Nadra Akila's Albirex Niigata will play host to the Lion City Sailors, controlled by Lutfia Hana. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, sunny skies here at Jurong East Stadium. Albirex Niigata, controlled by Nadra Akila, the winger from the Singapore national women's football team, as she takes on Lutfia Hana's Lion City Sailors, the defending, reigning champion of the women's eSPL 2020. Will Lutfia Hana be able to make it a two-peat and continue defending her reign, or will we have a new queen of the pack here with Nadra Akila? This is the lineup for Nadra's Albirex Niigata. Nothing out of the ordinary here. 4-2-1-3 formation with Kiyoshiro Tsuboi up front, leading the line for Albirex Niigata. On the other side, Lion City Sailors, Stipe Plazibat, supported by Diego Lopez, Faris Ramli, Gabriel Quack. It's basically the first team of the Lion City Sailors. No big changes there. And we're going to go into the match in just a few seconds' time.
Interesting point to note is Nadra Akila in the semi-finals decided to use Geylang International, but this time she swapped him out for Albirex Niigata. Will that play to her advantage, or will the unfamiliar team be a disadvantage? We'll just have to see, but as we speak about it, Albirex Niigata gets us kicked off.
This is a best of 3 grand finals here. So basically the first player to hit 2 wins will be crowned as a champion. Early shot there, testing the goalkeeper Hassan Sani of the Lion City Sailors. Nadra Akila putting her stamp onto the proceedings with an early attack. She has a corner kick right now from the right side to be taken by Kosuke Chiku, aiming for Tsuboi. Great header away by George Felipe, only as far as Yuto Kiwa. Kazuki Hishioka with the shot there. I'm not so sure if he hit the defender, but it certainly went out of bounds there. An early attacking move by Nadra Akila, showing that, hey, she might be new to the tournament here, but let's not count her out of the tournament just yet. Another cross coming in, and again, George Felipe heading it out as far as Yuto Kiwa yet again, who makes an unstoppable run right at the heart of the defense. Hassan Sani at the near post, making the save, and out again for another corner kick.
Great surging run here, piercing the heart of the defense. Only the custodian there standing firm to deny that goal for Albirex. But Albirex here with another corner kick.
Outswinger by Kosuke Chiku, this time aiming for Rira Taniguchi. Again, as far outside the box. Hashioka with the shots. This time out for another corner kick. That's 4 corner kicks in a row. Nadra Akila making sure proceedings are going her way. She's been bombarding the defenses shot after shot. Lutfia Hana just hanging on for dear life at the moment.
Nadra Akila there, utilizing that long shot prowess she's already shown from before. Remember back to that Barry Maguire thunderbolt from outside the box. She's definitely trying it again and again right now. Backs against the walls defending for the Lion City Sailors.
Ashioka's lining it up for another shot. Another corner kick. 13 minutes into the game. 4 corner kicks already. Lutfia Hana, she's hanging on for dear life. She's barely holding on with her fingertips right there. Another good block by the defenders. I have to say it's better to concede a corner kick than to concede a goal. Looking at the stats here, possession stats, 89% on this Nadra's side here. I think Lutfia, or one of the players, I'm not so sure which players, but I think they need to do a quick check of the settings. It's not going well at all for Lutfia Hana at the moment here, Moez.
I think Lutfia Hana is the one that's making some changes. I think part of it may be the controls, but part of it may be also trying to look for some respite from the onslaught that's being handed to her by Nadra Akila. Right now, I think, though, it is quite fitting that Lutfia Hana's goalkeeper is the one that's keeping her very much in the game. Nadra Akila there peppering the shots all over that goal, but the goalkeeper standing firm so far.
Yet again another in-swinger, yet again another George Felipe header out, and this time finally Lion City Sailors get the ball cleared somewhere further down the field. But still, Albrecht Niigata has the ball with their feet right now. Ryoya Taniguchi, one of the players in the team of the season for the SPL, lays it left to Yu Tokiwa. The cross coming in, rather weak and wayward, straight to the right back Takyuden Yunos. Here comes LCS with Lutfia Hana with some semblance of possession on the ball. And that's a great pass actually towards Gabriel Kwak, and Ryoya Taniguchi with the excellent tackle by the Albrecht Niigata midfielder. Lutfia Hana on the ball, can't do much with it. It's all the way Nadra Akila for the first half of this first half here. Ryoya Taniguchi lays it right to Kazuki Hashioka. The cross coming in. Could this be a first goal? Almost there. Almost just millimeters off from Kiyoshiro Tsuboi's head. And again, chances are going and coming for Nadra Akila, but still somehow, still 0-0.
First time that Nadra Akila has tried something different. She didn't go straight down the gullet and try a long shot there, and it almost resulted in the best opportunity of the game. Tsuboi there climbing, but could not quite get his head on the ball. And Nicky Melvin Singh running in on the back post, still didn't get anything. Nice defense there by George Felipe, heading it back to his goalkeeper.
Smart choice there by Lutfia Hana. He knows that, she knows that there's nobody else to pass to other than the goalkeeper. Heads it back, easy collection by Hassan Sani, the captain of the Lion City Sailors. And now Lutfia Hana can look to go forward with Gabriel Kwek cutting in from that right flank. Loses the ball to Nadra Akila's Albrecht Niigata team in the orange kit here. Ong Yuen will try to get a hold on the ball. Unfortunately, the pass a little bit overly weighted and out for a throw in to Lutfia Hana.
The idea was there. We're trying to stretch play by going down and opening up that wing, but unfortunately, as you mentioned, not quite the accuracy needed to make a breakthrough. This time it is Lutfia Hana trying hard on her own on this left side, trying to craft some sort of opportunity, but well defended by Albrecht so far.
Albrecht showing a good strength in all departments here. Nadra Akila might have had the vast majority of the attacking chances in the first half, but still the scoreline remains 0-0.
I guess arguably, as I've always said, the most important statistics is the number of goals, and neither of them have managed one. But as you look at the shots on target, it's quite clear that Albrecht Niigata Singapore is the dominant side when it comes to that aspect. Nadra Akila, also known as Nad, has been the attacking force so far, but holding firm, as is her is what she always does on the field itself as a goalkeeper. Holding firm in that defense is Lutfia Hana. She definitely wants to keep her crown. Just remember, guys, this is the first game of a possible best of 3. So even whoever goes down in this match is not quite all over yet, but it does make it much harder.
Second half has started here in game 1 in the grand finals of the Women's eSPL 2021 here. Rash challenge by Nadra Akila with Albrecht Nigata here conceding a free kick early on in second half. Fortunately, Lutfia passes right towards her opponent. Here comes Nadra on that left side with Nikki Melvin Singh, who gets the better of one defender. Can he get past a second? Yes, he does actually, and passes it forward to Yu Tokiwa. Back to Nikki Melvin Singh. Is he going to shoot from this distance? Passes it back to Kosuke Chiku instead, who is not able to meet his pass to a teammate. Here's a counter attack by Lufiana. She spots the run by Stipe Plazibat. Passes the defense. Oh, great defensive work there by Nadra Akila. And in fact, draws a foul from Stipe Plazibat, receiving a yellow card. That's the first real opportunity Lutfia Hana had there. But great defending by Nadra Akila.
Well, yes, it was great defending, and here might be a measure of some frustration there for Stipe Plus, but sliding in, trying to get that ball back. He knows that he had a gilt-edged chance there, begging, so maybe that was just him just lashing out a little bit. But good work there, great pass by Lutfia Hana.
Nakidin Yunus with the tackle against Nikki Melvin Singh. Scoreline still 0-0, but Nadra Akila on the ball right now with Albrecht Nigata in the orange kit. Oh, utterly wastes that opportunity. Out for a throw-in in the defensive place here for Lutfia Hana, controlling the Lion City Sailors in their resplendent white and blue attire. Here comes Stipe Plazibat, who finds himself all alone, surrounded by Japanese defenders there. Nadra Akila manages to get the ball away from her opponent, wins a free kick in the opposition half. Kosuke Chikyu now lays it right to the winger, back to Hashioka, who's the overlapping right back. Can he get a cross in? Decent cross to absolutely nobody in particular, but here comes Nikki Melvin Singh, who manages to get to the ball earlier than his opponent. Lays it off to Yu Tokiwa. A cross may be coming here, trying to get it to his left foot. The cross does come in. Nobody meeting that other than a Sailor defender. Shadan Sulaiman wins that battle of physique there in the middle of the pitch. Here comes Diego Lopez. Can he carve another fantastic through ball to his striker Stipe Plazibat? Chooses to lay off to Haris Harun, who makes a great run down the middle. Strength there by the Singapore national team captain. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said of the pass by his teammate Shadan Sulaiman. Here comes a counter attack on the right flank for Albrecht Nigata. Ong Yuen goes for a pass right in between there, but Hassan Sani gets to the ball first. Still 0-0 after 18 minutes.
Frenetic end-to-end stuff there as we approach the final minutes of this game. So far, neither team has given an inch in terms of scoreline, and it seems that in the second half, Albirex has sat back a little bit more, letting the Lion City Sailors get a bit more into their groove. Will they rule that eventually? Will Lion City Sailors be able to test them? Almost there, forces the save out of Takahiro Koga.
Stipe Plazibat showing great strength in the air to force a save out of Koga, but I think that was a little bit too distant of a header to trouble the goalkeeper. There may be one final attempt here as time is running out. Stipe Plazibat is going all on his lonesome inside the box. Ball is still not cleared out, and finally we have it here 0-0 at the end of 90 minutes. However, this may be a best of 3, but each of the matches must have a winner, so we will go into extra time here. What are we to start off the day, Moise?
The momentum has swung a little bit in favor of Lion City Sailors in this second half, I would say. While they don't have many shots on target, you can see that their approach play has become a lot better. Maybe it is down to Lutfia Hana calming down a little bit. She has found her rhythm, I think, and right now she is going on the attack again. She does look good in terms of attacking as far as this half has been going so far.
Extra time has begun here in game number 1 of this best of 3 for the Women's eSPL 2021 Grand Finals. Albrecht Nigata in the orange kit, controlled by Nadra Akila, who's at the bottom left corner of your screen. Her opponent, the reigning defending champion, Lutfia Hana, controlling the season champions of the SPL 2021, Lion City Sailors, in the blue and white attire there, playing from right to left. But as the tail of the tape has gone so far in this match, Alvex Niigata, Nadra Akila using Alvex Niigata definitely had the first half in her hands, but unfortunately not able to make any goals out of those opportunities. Well, the first half of extra time has ended there without anything of note, quite in fact. We'll go straight into the second half of extra time, and if at the end of these 120 minutes it's still a draw, we will go into the dreaded penalty kicks.
Well, if it goes down to penalty kicks, everyone knows that penalty kicks are simply a lottery. Anyone could win from there. It is nerve-wracking, but let's hope we don't get there. Let's see if we can get some sort of goal in this second half of extra time.
Kiyoshiro Suboi trying to skip past the entire defensive line of the Sailors there, unable to do so. Counter-attack now in the middle of the field. Diego Lopez turn to run at the defenders, and what a run! What a pass to Sipe Plasiban!
Oh!
The Lion City Sailors have scored the first goal in the grand finals. Lutfia Hana there, Stipe Plasiban staying onside all the way until the last moment. 112 minutes. There's still time, of course, for Nadra Akila to get the equalizer. But what a goal that is by the Lion City Sailors, Lutfia Hana.
That's what you pay money for. Diego Lopez there. What a jinking run and what vision to set up Stipe Plasibat steaming in. Stipe Plasibat collected his nerves. Here we see it again. What a jinking run, going past three defenders.
Beautiful.
Leaving them for dead. Through ball, thread at the eye of the needle, and right under the body of Koga there. Stipe Plasibat, the hitman, strikes again. And he has put his team, the Lion City Sailors, into the lead.
Inch perfect run there by Stipe Plasibat to just stay onside. Well-timed pass by Diego Lopez, showing why he's worth all that money to the Lion City Sailors. Again, there's still a little bit of time for Nadra Akila to get the equalizer here. She still needs to hold the ball. Here comes Nikki Melvin Singh on the left flank, skipping past the challenge of Haris Haron there. The cross coming in. Great challenge by Lion City Sailors, conceding a corner kick. However, this could be squeaky bum time, as they say it here. Nadra Akila with the cross coming in. Goalkeeper rushes out. Punched away by Hassan Sani. Second bite of the cherry now for Nadra Akila. Time is running out. Yu Tokiwa lines it up. Too close to the goalkeeper. Hassan Sani will try to see it all the way then.
Measure of desperation there, but this is a bad thing to happen there. Well defended by the defense, even after they have given away the opportunity. And that was just enough for the Lion City Sailors. They take the first game there after a 112-minute extra time goal by Stipe Plasibat. But all things considered, I would say that goal in itself was very much deserving of winning this tie.
It is, however, against the run of play, because Nadra Akila, gotta give credit to her, she was pretty much dominating the majority of the proceedings in that match. But in the end, Lutfia Hana made sure that she held her ground and kept her clean sheet intact, thanks to the control of the defenders, as well as good performances by both the defenders as well as the goalkeeper, to ensure that Nadra Akila does not score, especially in that first half where it was all the way Nadra Akila just peppering shots on goal there. But Lutfia Hana shows why she was the champion last season, and well, she's just one game away from being declared as the first and only two-time champion of the women's eSPL.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something that she wants to, and it's something that she's aiming for. She will defend her crown, and she'll be so far the only women's champion, because she would have won both. But if you watch that game throughout, yes, at the start, Nadra Akila was really pushing forward, but I think Lutfia Hana built slowly into the game, and eventually the momentum carried her through in that extra time.
Yeah, I think that both of the players have started, or is about to start the game actually, so let's get back over. This time, the Lion City Sailors will play host to Albirex Niigata's Nadra Akila here at the Bishan Stadium. Will Lutfia Hana be able to clinch that championship with this match, yet alone with a win here? However, there's still a possibility for Nadra Akila to steal it away from the queen of the pack at the moment here. But she has to win this game first in Nadra Akila, or it's game over.
Indeed. Speaking of winning this game, there is an expectant crowd here gathering at the Bishan Stadium. They want to see their Lion City Sailors lift that crown together with the person controlling them, Lutfia Hana. Can she wrap it up in 2, or will Albirex and Nadra Akila stand in their way to force a game 3? We will find out soon. Let's see if there are any changes when it comes to the lineups. The lineups look very familiar. It looks to be the same. Let's see if the results will be the same. Again, that man, Stipe Plaziba, putting the ball into the goal for the first game, winning it for Lion City Sailors. Albirex Nigata looks to be lining up pretty much the same as well. Danger Man, Ryoya Taniguchi with Kiyoshiro Suboi there. Can they get this to a game 3? Albirex, the White Swans desperately need this win. Lion City Sailors want to seal it. The Swans want to take it to game 3. Let's see what happens. Kickoff is just about to happen, and here we go. Lion City Sailors, Farish Ramli here sending it in. Fortunately cut out. Suboi, Nicky Melvin Singh. Always dangerous down this left side. Ong Yu-eun gets past his man. Ong Yu-eun, what a run! But not the finish to match it there. A little bit snatch, a little bit rush. Goes wide of the post.
I think that's a great run right there by the right winger Ong Yu-eun. In fact, he just pushes away his own teammate there. He's definitely gunning for goal himself. I think that again shows great intent by Nadra Akila. She's not going to sit back here. She knows that her backs are against the wall. She has to push forward. She has to score a goal. She wants to make it tough for Lutfia Hana to be crowned as champion yet again this season. In fact, I'm pretty sure Nadra Akila will want to win it tonight. Step 1, however, win this match.
That being said though, Lutfia Hana does not seem frazzled at the moment. If you look at the bottom left hand side there, you see Lutfia Hana on camera, the player cam, Nadra Akila on the right. Right now Lutfia Hana sending it in. Stipe Plazibat climbs. Was that headed away by the defender? We will get confirmation in just a while. But here is the danger that Stipe Plazibat poses. Nice cross sent in there. Stipe Plazibat climbing. I think it is out for a goal kick. Stipe Plazibat just a little bit off target. Indeed, it is a goal kick.
Yeah, using the entirety of his height there, 1.84 meters, Stipe Plazibat. We know that he's such a great goal scorer of goals, not just this season, but in the seasons past as well. You know, he can score with his left foot, right foot on the head as well. So, you know, I think Lion City Sailors will definitely be looking to use Stipe Plazibat as an outlet there. However, Nadra Akila had an opportunity. The cross came in, defeated the goalkeeper. And talking about Stipe Plazibat, here is 2-on-1.
Stipe Plazibat there, tackled by the defender Yamashita. Nagasawa now on this left side. Suboi, the danger man, the hitman, the striker there. Ong Yu-eun, who made that great run previously, just for that opportunity, wasted. Now it is time for Nur Adam Abdullah to maybe go forward. George Felipe just now got bodied off the ball. Unbelievable. George Felipe in real life is so strong, but this time he gets bodied off. That was an opportunity snapshot for Albirex, but again well defended by the defense of the Lion City Sailors. Haris Haron here trying to turn, trying to find Nakiuddin Yunus. He does indeed. Nakiuddin Yunus has acres of space in front of him. Finds Gabriel Quack. Does he go for the 1-2? Does he go out wide again for Nakiuddin Yunus? No, Gabriel Quack goes back inside. Saran Sulaiman, he has support there for Nur Adam Abdullah. Finds Diego Lopez instead. Oh. That was a bad pass there. No look pass from Diego Lopez. Does this cause problems? Nicky Melvin Singh is through. What a interception there by George Felipe. Stepping in at the crucial moment. The big Brazilian taking the ball away. It is frenetic end-to-end stuff. Faresh Ramli, there is no let-up so far in the action. Diego Lopez trying to make up for his mistake. Stipe Plazibat! Stipe Plazibat strikes again. He sends the Lion City Sailors into the lead. He points to his number. He wants you to know his name. Number 9, Stipe Plazibat. He is the difference maker once again.
Yeah, we didn't have to wait until extra time here, just before half time, being called on the referee here. Stipe Plazibat, again, another great run by Diego Lopez, and look at the pass by Diego Lopez here to find Stipe Plazibat, who made a great run himself into space. And when he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper just like that, you can always count on the Croatian to bury that into the back of the net. Great Fantastic goal here by Lutfia Hana playing as the Lion City Sailors. If she can hold this score, she'll be crowned as a grand champion.
You see that combination going on again. It was fantastic outside of the foot pass there by Diego Lopez. Just criticized him a moment ago for giving away the ball needlessly, but that kind of vision is what you pay the money, big money for. And Stipe Plasma was the beneficiary there of a fantastic pass by Diego Lopez. Right now, backs are truly against the wall for Albirex Niigata, because as of this moment, they are going home with absolutely nothing. Lion City Sailors, if they take this game, Lutfia Hana indeed will be the two-time champion. She gets to keep her crown. We will have to bow down and call her queen.
Now, in the first half of this match, at least, there's a clear distinction in the play styles between these two players. Nadra Akila prefers to go for the quick thrusting counter attack right down the middle. Might not get much of the ball, but when she does have it, vertical pass forwards, charging up runs, the runs charging forwards up in front there, trying to make as good an impact as possible with whatever little opportunities she has. Lutfia Hana on the other side, she has much more possession and she's much more calmer on the ball, willing to pass the ball not just forwards but to the side, to the back as well, trying to build up the play patiently, cautiously, and so far it worked well for her. But sometimes when you play counter-attacking football, all you need is one chance, and that chance might be coming for Nadra Akila.
Yeah, exactly. There you see the quick break once again with Nikki Melvin Singh down this left side. Yuto Kiwa in support, the fullback. Ryoya Taniguchi, we know what kind of player he is and his capabilities. Back to Yuto Kiwa. Opportunities here to cross it in. Hassan Sani gratefully takes it, plucks it out of the air. Hassan Sani plays it short now to Nur Adam Abdullah. Sharan Sulaiman dictating play together with his midfield partner there, Haris Harun. But unfortunately, that was a slightly wayward pass from Sharan Sulaiman. We expect better from Sharan. Diego Lopez. Sharan Sulaiman once again. Sharan, does he pass? No, he tries to get past two men. But he does draw a foul. Well worked there by Sharan Sulaiman. George Felipe. Very high line from the Lion City Sailors. Seems to be working so far. Gabriel Quack sends it in. What a control by Diego Lopez. Goodness me. You know what? That is why you pay the big money. I keep saying that's why you pay the big money. But this one for Diego Lopez was absolutely special. That control to bring it down and hitting it right across the turf. Goalkeeper absolutely stunned by the goal.
Pure instincts by Lutfia Hana there. I dare say that Gabriel Quack on that right hand side might have slightly overhit the pass, the cross attempt, but controlled well by Diego Lopez, volleyed right by the bar, inside the goal there. Fantastically crafted goal by Lutfia Hana. I think she sensed that, give it a go. Who knows? Maybe one might go in, and one did go in for her, making it 2-0 for Lutfia Hana here. Only 20 minutes left in the game. Can Nadra Akila score 2 games here to force extra time, or will we see Lutfia Hana being crowned yet again as the champion of the women's eSPL in just a few moments' time?
It is attack after attack now for the Lion City Sailors. It seems that they smell blood right now. I think you're right about the whole mentality. I know it's the whole cliche about where if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. But right now, every opportunity could be dangerous right here. Stipe Plasma taking an opportunity to take a shot there. Never know. But it was blocked by the defender, out for a corner kick. Sharan Sulaiman sending it in. Punya doesn't even clear the first man. That is a cardinal sin of taking corner kicks. But this may result in even worse, because right now, rampaging down this left side is Suboi. Not really where you want Suboi. You want Suboi more on the inside. Taniguchi, Nikki Melvin Singh retrieves for Tokiwa. Tokiwa sending it in.
Suboi!
Climbing in. Suboi! That is why Suboi is up there in the goal scoring charts. That's why the man has 3 hat-tricks over the season. Suboi there, climbing like a salmon and planting his header downward and into the net.
That boy, Kiyoshiro Tsuboi, 21 years old, using the entirety of his 1.78 meter height there to climb over the defender and making it an opportunity for Nadia Akila to stay within the tournament here. All she needs is one goal now to equalize it. There's still a little bit of time remaining on the clock, but will she be able to do so? Lutfia Hana only needs to stay alive here for another 5 minutes and she'll be crowned champion. But tensions are running high right now here in the grand finals of the women's eSPL.
I must say that Suboy had great awareness. All football coaches will be happy watching that. Every coach will tell you to head it into the ground, and that's exactly what Suboy did. This could be an opportunity for Lion City Sailors, just goes begging. But what it does give the Lion City Sailors is a measure of respite. Right now, all they need to do is hang on for that extra 2 minutes. That's enough time to get a goal, but the Cheetahs have to get their rear in gear right now, because if not, they're not going to be able to make it, and indeed they don't. It is 2-1 to the Lion City Sailors, and therein this entire competition, Lutfia Hana wins it again for the second year. Nadra Akila acknowledging the supremacy of Lutfia Hana there. She's bowing down to the Queen, exactly.
Well, congratulations to Lutfia Hana for the second time in a row, maintaining her reign as the queen of the women's eSPL, the grand champion here. Goalkeeper Lutfia Hana is still the queen of the pack here in the women's eSPL.
If only you guys were here, you'd see the goalkeeper contingent there, Hazel Lim, and also Noro Faiza over at the corner. They're all smiles. They were very one-sided in their support. I mean, after all, they were definitely rooting for Lutfia Hana in that she is a fellow goalkeeper. And indeed, their fellow goalkeeper did take this in 2 games in the best of 3. I would say that it was pretty much well-deserved. I think well done as well to all the participants. All the participants today, well done to all of them, especially for Nadra Akila for putting up such a fight. But at the end of the day, Lutfia Hana just showed all that prowess, and for the second time, the two-peat, the reigning queen and the queen for the second year running, Lutfia Hana, congratulations. So to speak to Lutfia Hana, we have our host over with the players right now. It is Ash. We'll send you over, guys, to them.
And after an exciting final, it's now time for the prize presentation. Let's welcome FAS Council member Ms. Julie Teo to the stage to give out the prizes. Of course, the girls fought really hard, and kudos especially to our 2 finalists, but of course, to Nadra Akila, our first runner-up. I would say she fought really hard. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoyed this medal. And of course, let's welcome our 2-time eSPL Women's Champions, Lutfia Hana. Congratulations once again. All smiles on her face, I can see. She is, of course, our record-breaking champion, I would say. So Lutfia, let's have a couple of words from you. All smiles on your face. How are you feeling?
I'm very happy because, we have new competitors this year, and they are not only my teammates, they are my very, very good friends, all 3 of them. So it's very exciting to play this year.
So let's see whether you can repeat your feat next year and make it a hat trick. So congratulations, Lutfia. Enjoy your trophy. Let's have the prize presentation underway. And there we have it, our eSPL Women's record-breaking champion, Lutfia Hana. Congratulations, Lutfia. Thank you so much. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned for after the break when we bring to you guys the men's final. See you then. Thank you so much for staying with us, and we are here at the pinnacle of all the action. The eSPL is the men's final, and what a story we have for you. Balestier Khalsa coming back from behind. Of course, they topped Group A to win the group, and of course went through the semi-final stages. Barely escaping it through, but they made it to the finals. Congratulations to them. And Young Lions also joining them tonight. Do remember that, of course, as I always said, they do have one player who won the eSPL last year with a different team. So what a story we have for you for today's final. It's Young Lions taking on Balestier Khalsa. All the best, guys. And for now, I move to our casters, Muis and Sid.
Thank you, Ash. What a grand finals we have ahead of us here for the eSPL 2021. It's Young Lions against Balestier Khalsa. Young Lions, of course, represented by Joel Chu and Haris Stewart. Balestier Khalsa, on the other hand, Vicky Kimura together with Akil Yazid. Now, it has to be said that both of these two teams were the winners of their respective groups in the group stage a few days ago. Young Lions being the winner of Group B and Balestier Khalsa being the winner of Group A. And just as a recap of what happened yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, in the semi-finals, it was a story of penalty kick shootouts for all the semi-final games yesterday. Firstly, Balestier Khalsa beat Tanjung Pagar over 2 games, both of which via penalty kicks. And so did the Young Lions. In fact, they beat Tampines Rovers within 2 games as well over penalty kicks. And it must be said, we will be crowning a brand new winner here for the eSPL.
Yes, unfortunately for Tampines, we bid them adieu. They were the defending champions in this competition, but they are no longer in it. Balestier and Young Lions taking their place in the finals right now. So there will definitely be a new winner. And yes, going back to that semi-final, both of them, if there was to be a man of the match, I would say it would be Mr. Penalty Shootout. There was way too many penalties happening in those 2 semi-finals. Hopefully in the finals this time we will avoid that scenario and we will have a go fest for you watching at home.
Well, both of this, or rather all 4 of the players here, 2 players a team of course, are doing their game settings at the moment here, but Balestier Khalsa will be playing as a home team in this first leg. So later on, when the players are ready, we'll be going straight into the Toa Payoh Stadium, where we'll see Balestier Khalsa take on the Young Lions in Game 1 of the grand finals of the eSPL. Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals must be settled tonight. We must crown a new champion here over a series of 3 games. Of course, best of 3, meaning the first team to hit 2 wins will be crowned as the champions of the eSPL. We're now over here at the virtual Toa Payoh Stadium, where Balestier Khalsa in their orange attire here will play host to the Young Lions there in the all-black kit. Vicky Kimura together with Akil Yazid will be playing as their team there. And of course, we see there at the back, Vicky Kimura has himself inside the team. Again, they're using Shime Zuzu in that wide target man position on the right wing. Hopefully, they'll be able to make full use of his attacking attributes there. The Young Lions, what an attacking formation this is. 4-2-4. Joe Chu joining Ilhan Fandi in the central attacking positions. I presume he's playing as the support striker to Ilhan Fandi, who has scored quite a number of goals here in the eSPL thus far. 3 goals in the group stages alone, actually. So he will be looking to increase his tally right here against Balestier Khalsa, who's playing from left to right in the red attire.
It looks like the Young Lions are trying to go head first into this attacking formation. Hopefully they grab a few goals early on and maybe they will change it up after that. Joe Chu, Karen Nadim and also Ilham Fandi up front there. I think there's a lot of firepower. Let's see if the Young Lions can score early.
Daniel go there with the first shot of the game outside the box. Easy save there by Vicky Kimura. He's of course controlling his own virtual counterpart on the pitch. You see here but you do see the real life version of him on the bottom left hand side there, together with Akil Yazid on your screens. They are of course right here in the studio playing their matches, and of course their counterparts Joe Chu and Harris Stewart, as you can see on the bottom right hand corner. But here comes Iqbal Hussain for the Young Lions. Tapping it in is the man himself, Shime Zuzul for Balestier, and that's exactly why he's being played off center in the right wing position, where he can sneak in behind the defensive line. Easy goal for him. Balestier takes the lead here, 1-0.
Incredible inside forward there. Inside forward play by Shime Zuzul there, slicing past the defensive line, finding the pockets of play. Basically, he was playing in between the lines of the defense there. And once he finds the space, Shime Zuzul, you know he's not going to miss. Great run in there from the back. Shime Zuzul putting his team up. 16 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Balestier.
Fantastic start there for the guys at the bottom left hand corner of your screen. Akil Yazid and Ricky Kimura for Balestier Khalsa. An early goal, an early lead for the Balestier team here, unless the Young Lions are able to take away a goal here in the 20th minute. Not quite, but Hamish Shaheen holds the ball back to Daniel Goh. Harris Stewart now, his virtual partner at least, back to his brother Rian Stewart. Oh, the cross coming in. Ilhan Fandi getting his head onto the ball, unfortunately just on the wrong side of the post. Goal kick to Balestier Khalsa.
Good response there in terms of the attacking intent, if not quite getting the result of what they want there from the Young Lions. They are not just willing to roll over and take these results. They are taking this game to Balestier, especially with that four-man front line.
Here comes a 50-50 challenge in the midfield. In the end, it's Ilhan Fandi who gets the ball here. Is he going to go for a shot from this range? He gets a little bit closer, drills it in! Ilhan Fandi! Of course, you can trust him to get the goals for you. Joe Chu and Harry Stewart celebrates there at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen as they score the equalizer in the 27th minute. Game on between these two teams.
Joe Chu there, hushing his critics a little bit, taking the dribble here. Must say the control of the play was absolutely sublime here. Left, right, cutting, finding some space and drilling it right across goal. Goalkeeper definitely could almost got there, but the fingertips not quite touching the ball. Great goal here. 1-1 is the scoreline.
Notice the run right there at the bottom of your screen there by the number 12, the virtual Joe Chu, to draw the centre-backs away from the run of Ilhan Fandi, and suddenly he found himself with ample space in front of him and the best angle possible to bury the ball in the back of the net. Honors even at this moment here, coming into 30 minutes of the game. Balestier's early lead there by Shime Zuzul being eradicated by Young Lions, Ilhan Fandi. But Shime Zuzul will be the provider this time. An immediate response by Akil Yazid and Ricky Kimura. Here is Shuhei Hoshino showing that he can score the goals as well. What a celebration that is by the Balestier gentlemen there. 2-1.
Ricky Kimura giving as good as he got there to Joel Chu, sending a message. You can see their reactions in the bottom corner there. Ricky Kimura signaling his intent to Joel Chu. 2-1 to Balestier. Great game so far. 30 minutes only on the clock so far.
The goals are indeed streaming in from both sides, but at the moment it is Balestier with the goal advantage. Can Young Lions get a quick equalizer here as well? Well cleared out by Balestier Khalsa. Here comes Gareth Low forward to Shuhei Hoshine. So he scored one goal. He passes to his other goal scoring buddy here, Shime Zuzul on the right flank. Well played there, Shahrus Azali there, getting the clearance only as far as the right back for Balestier. Faisal Rafi lofts one forward to Iqbal Hussain into no man's land, but Arish Kumar will be there to collect the loose ball. Gets past the right back. Arish Kumar, the cross that goes to absolutely nowhere. That's not even a cross, that just loft the ball forwards. Probably a mistake there in controlling the player by either Akil Yazid or Vicky Kimura. A rare mistake at that, because both the players have shown their quality in playing the game so far, but they can afford to make mistakes at this stage of the game, given that it's only the first game and that they have the lead in the first half as well.
Speaking of the first half, it draws to a close there with Balestier Khalsa leading the Young Lions 2-1. Shime Zuzu and Shuhei Hoshino on the 16th and 32nd minute respectively. Ilhan Fandi sandwiching himself in between there with his own goal. Fantastic stuff so far by these two teams, Balestier Khalsa and Young Lions. Both of these trying to vie for that championship, the title of the eSPL champions.
Second half of game one in this grand finals here between Balestier Khalsa, who are playing in the red attire, and the Young Lions playing in the black attire. Here comes the Young Lions on the left with Shahrukh Sazali. The cross coming in, cleared out there by Balestier Khalsa. Only as far as Joe Chu controls the ball well outside the box, trying to wiggle his way back in. Hamid Shahin gets blocked by Avish Kumar. What a tackle that is by the Balestier defense. But Harry Stewart collects the ball for the Young Lions. Still 2-1. Avish Kumar, what a midfield dynamo he's proving himself to be, at least on the virtual pitch here. Iqbal Hussein shows a clean set of heels against his marker. Syed Akmal, what a tackle that is by the Young Lions defender here. Here comes Ilhan Fandi now for the Young Lions. Finds himself too easily dispossessed here. So no early flurry of goals, at least at the start of the first 15 minutes or so of the first half. Maybe we might have one here because Balestier Khalsa is on the offensive at the moment on the left flank. Iqbal Hussein might go for it alone. Iqbal Hussein a little bit greedy there, I have to mention. Even though they did have the lead, you have 2 goal scores inside the box. Shime Zuzu as well as Shuhei Hoshino. One might wonder if it was the better choice to go for a pass instead of a shot.
It definitely, I do agree, it should have been a pass across, although to be fair to the players, there were not many options that were truly free. Everyone was being quite tightly marked, but I think laying it across the goal and hoping for the best would have been better, I guess, than taking that shot. But hindsight is a wonderful thing, but being on the field at that moment, that was what they felt was the best option.
Ooh.
Great cross here. Unfortunately, not quite on target by Karim Adam.
Well, Karim Nair, remember, he did score 2 goals of the 5 scored by the Young Lions in the group stages here. Unfortunately, not quite as prolific here in the grand finals, or at least in game 1 of the grand finals here. Managing to outjump his defender, but not able to control that header downwards towards goal. Luckily for the goalkeeper of Balestier Khalsa, Ricky Kimura, that ball sailed harmlessly over the bar. Still, 70th minute, Balestier has the lead. They have the ball here in an attacking position. Iqbal Hussein, the left winger for Balestier now, lays it left to Arish Kumar. The cross coming in, looking to Shuhei Hoshino. My fault to Shime Zuzu! 3-1 for Balestier Khalsa. This could be the game for them right here. And what a celebration that is by the Tigers.
Shime Zuzu here showing exactly why we consider him to be the danger man and one of the best players there. What a volley angle right to that top left hand corner, unerring, and what a strike. Here we see it again, a better close up.
First time
Takes it on the volley, sends it way past the goalkeeper. Before even the goalkeeper got to diving, it was already in the net. 3-1 to Balestier Khalsa. There's still 15 minutes to go, but it looks like it is Balestier Khalsa's game to lose.
Could potentially be an insurmountable lead here in game 1 of the grand finals, unless Joe Chu's virtual counterpart is able to score from that attempt. Not quite. Again, time is still available, but it is running out, and running out fast for the Young Lions to forge any form of comeback here. Maybe they might score one from this attempt. Ilhan Fandi finds Daniel Go. Is he able to get it past? Oh, the goalkeeper manages to just squeeze it past Daniel Go there, who almost manages to tap it into the net. Shime Zuzu already scored 2. He's not able to keep the ball here. Here's Jochu laying it forward to Ilhan Fandi, who will get there first. It is the goalkeeper, Ricky Kimura, who shows a clean set of hands there as he shows his own hand to us at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. So really coolly done by Balestier's defense. 88 minutes have elapsed. Maybe we might even see a 4th goal here for Balestier as they get a free kick in the opposition half. But I think at this stage of time, it's pretty safe to say that Balestier has game 1 in the bag.
Little bit of frustration there creeping into the play. I believe that was Danish Kyle, number 22, who got a talking to from the referee for his rash challenge. I think this is a foregone conclusion. Balestier will take game 1. It's just whether the Young Lions can get one just to give a closer, nicer sheen to this outcome, but it doesn't seem like it. 3-1 it does finish indeed. Balestier Khalsa quite deservedly beating the Young Lions there in the first match in this best of 3.
Advantage game 1 goes to Balestier Khalsa here. They now have one hand on that trophy. In the middle of the studio there, of course, the eSPL trophy waiting for a team to claim it here. Akil Yazid, Vicky Kimura, the representatives of Balestier Khalsa there, will definitely want to win it in Game 2 unless the Young Lions, consisting of Harry Stewart and Joe Chu, is able to make something out of Game 2. It's not all over yet for the Young Lions, of course. There's still Game 2 to win, and if the Young Lions are able to do so, activating a tiebreaker Game 3, and that would be quite a showstopper to watch. But I'm pretty sure Balestier Khalsa will want to make a clean sweep of the grand finals.
Oh, most definitely. Balestier Khalsa definitely wants to make it 2-2. So far in the semi-finals, we also didn't see a need for Game 3 so far. Both games being wiped basically 2-0, 2-0. So maybe it will be a repeat of the semi-final standings. But I'm sure the Young Lions will have something to say about it. They definitely don't want to just give up so easily. Most definitely, it is a mountain to climb, but it is not quite insurmountable. It may be difficult, but not quite insurmountable.
In the words of a very wise footballing manager, mountains are there to be climbed, of course. And with a player like Joe Chu inside the lineup, one might not know, but if you watch last season's eSPL, last year's eSPL, Tampines Rovers were the club to have won it, but one of the players was Joe Chu, who's right now representing the Young Lions. So if there's anybody who has experienced the pressures of a grand finals in the eSPL, it's Joe Chu in the Young Lions. I'm not going to say that, or rather, I'm not going to put it that he will be falling over at this stage of the game. He will know how to get a comeback.
Almost definitely. There were times, I think, over the last couple of tournaments as well, maybe if you look back, Joel Chu did really step up when the pressure was on his shoulders. His partner as well, Harris Stewart, is no slouch as well, having been here for the previous iteration, so they both know what it takes to be here. This is the second go around for them. Ricky Kimura and Akil Yazid just want to finish it off in 2 games. Can they do it? We will definitely find out soon. Balestier versus Young Lions. We can't wait for Game 2 to begin. I think on the balance of things, it is quite obvious that the momentum is with Balestier at the moment.
I just realized one statistic here. Now, while Joe Chu and Harry Stewart have played in last season's eSPL, that experience will come into play here in Game 2 of the Grand Finals. Balestier Khalsa, consisting of Akil Yazid and Ricky Kimura, believe it or not, they have not lost a single match or a single set all the way here until the Grand Finals, especially with that win earlier on, showing that whether you believe it or not, Balestier Khalsa are the team to look out for here in this in the eSPL. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, Balestier Khalsa is the only team in the entirety of the 8 SPL teams to have an esports team anyways, wasn't it?
Oh yes, they do. They actually do have an esports team, so it would be quite fitting, I think, that they are right here, because this is an esports and they are showing exactly their mettle in having that esports teams. Maybe they have trained with esports teams as well to get to this level. You never know.
It could be indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to have you here. This is, of course, the grand finals of the eSPL. If you just join us here, we are just about to start game number 2 in this best of 3 between Balestier Khalsa and the Young Lions. Game number 1 ended with a win to Balestier Khalsa. It's not all game over yet for the Young Lions, but they absolutely must win this match here, game number 2. Otherwise, Balestier Khalsa will go home with the eSPL trophy. We're just waiting for the players to finish their tactics and their lineups. I believe the players are indeed ready. Let's head over now to the virtual Jalan Besar Stadium, where the Young Lions will play host to the Tigers of Balestier Khalsa.
It is indeed familiar confines of the Jalan Besar Stadium, home stadium of the Young Lions. The Young Lions wounded after that first match. Balestier Khalsa hitting them with a 3-1 loss. This is time for revenge, most definitely. But can they serve revenge upon their opponents today? Balestier Khalsa almost on the cusp of glory. They just need to win this one match. And trying to stop them is the 4-2-4 of the Young Lions, again going with that incredibly attacking formation. This time Glenn Quay is playing up front. Danish Kayum takes the place as well on that left side. Balestier Khalsa, this is how they line up. This will be the team that will try to achieve a 2-0 sweep in the final. Shuhei Hoshino again in that centre forward position. Shime Zuzul, the danger man, number 10, playing out wide on the right. Kicking us off now is the Young Lions, but just gifting the ball away here in midfield. Harish Kumar sending it for Iqbal Hussain to chase. Ryan Stewart there, awake to the danger. Shime Zuzul gets the better of two men. Shime Zuzul, unerring strike into the bottom corner. Shime Zuzul there, staking his claim for the MVP for this year's eSPL.
Shime Zuzul have, if I'm not mistaken, scored his 5th goal in the eSPL here, showing that he is the danger man for Balestier Khalsa. He may have been deployed in the right wing position, but he's always there in the middle of the attack there to bury the ball into the back of the net. And in fact, look at this too. The Young Lions are stumbling over each other. Shime Zuzul says, thank you very much. You cannot give the Montenegrin that sort of area and that sort of space. He will definitely punish you. If this stays this way, Balestier Khalsa will be crowned as the champion of the eSPL 2021.
If it stays this way, then he would have given them the ultimate punishment of taking the crown away from them. Balestier now odds-on favorite to be the champions of the second edition of the eSPL. Just as my compatriot Sid has just said, they have not dropped a point so far.
Save.
And the goalkeeper is getting in on the act right there.
Ricky
what
Kimura.
A save, Ricky Kimura. Take a bow, young man.
He's smiling to inside the camera there, but he will be... What a save! Incredible reflexes there by Ricky Kimura, pseudo-captain of the virtual team at least there. But now, Balestier Khalsa needs to deal with this corner kick.
And deal with it they do, if only because number 22 there climbing. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his header on target. Number 22 there, Danish Kayum sending the ball over the bar. Ricky Kimura now sends it close. Ensa Bronchevich, does he launch a long one? He does. Shime Zuzul, nice knockdown here. Iqbal Hussain has Hoshino running. Hoshino, does he have the jets to get there? Not quite. Nazim Harman there with the ball for the Young Lions. Almost gives it away, but Ryan Stewart is in the right position to collect it. Glenn Quay knocks it down. Ilhan Fandi has man for support, but he gets tackled. Glenn Quay here battling his way in.
Oh dear.
Amir Shahin manages to get the ball at the top of the D there. I think it's a bit of breathing space here now for Balestier. Just as I say that, commentator's curse gives the ball away. Such acres of space here for the winger Danish Kayum. Danish Kayum, can he beat his man Fadli Khamis? Fadli Khamis standing strong there. Did he give away a foul? It seems like the referee has called it on Fadli Khamis.
Yep, and Brucevic makes the protest there, but unfortunately the right back deep, a little too harsh in his challenge, attacking free kick for the trailing young Lions. Can Jochu and Harris Stewart make anything with this opportunity on that left flank of theirs? Oh, the goalkeeper comes up, Ridwan Fikri taking the free kick. Will they carry on this or will they switch to another set piece taker? Seem to be aiming the ball. Seems that Ridwan Fikri will be taking the free kick unless there's a sudden change of heart by the young Lions.
Looks like indeed there was a change of heart there. So far, again, I remind you, we've not had a single direct free kick goal. And we're not going to have one here looking at the way that was sent in. Shime Zuzu here with a lot of space. He has man for support there in the middle. Shime Zuzu biding his time to send it in. It was the wrong option there. Should have rolled it across. Could have been an easy tap in for his strike partner. But Shime Zuzu saw the dazzling light there. He got a little bit confused. And that was a poor shot, to be honest.
Well, I don't mind him taking that shot, quite honestly. It was quite literally a 1v1. The defenders were nowhere near him as well, but he has definitely got to take that on target. Oh, that was definitely offside. That was a good positioning there by Iqbal Hussein to get in front of the defender. Unfortunately, Shuhei Hoshino miles offside there, and the young Lions will regain possession in further upfield for now.
Right, the ball now in the position of the young Lions with Harish Stewart. Oh, just gives it away to Arish Kumar. That was poor. Iqbal Hussein sent down running. This
Offside.
could be an It is indeed offside, called quite late there by the assistant referee.
Yeah, I think that was Shohei Hoshino there being controlled by either Akil or Vicky himself. Unfortunately, he's not able to bend that run to make sure that he stays onside until the very last moment. So no second goal quite yet.
Especially now they have to worry. They are in the lead, but it's a very slim lead for Balestier. Balestier battling for the ball here. Hami Shahid gets pulled down there. That is a card waiting to happen, I think. Indeed, it is there. Who was the player?
Shohei Hoshino. Yeah, that was Hoshino with the yellow card, but that have been so easy. Could have been a red card, and in fact, I think both Ricky and Akil had their hands up in their throats there, up in their mouths, because they were scared. Are we going to get a man down here? Luckily for them, just a yellow card.
Yep, nothing too untoward happening to Hoshino there. Hoshino being in the thick of the action, getting caught offside twice already, and also earning himself that yellow card. He is definitely putting himself about in this game. Oh, nice cut here. Down the byline. Oh, that was so close there. Ricky Kimura untroubled though in the end because nobody could get their heads onto the ball. Glenn Quay here. Facing up against Ho Wai Lun. Ho Wai Lun getting the better of Glenn Quay. Amir Hakim sends it really long. Searching up for Shime Zuzul. Gareth Flo gets it again. Shime Zuzul. Unfortunately, Shahrul Suzali in his way there. Shime Zuzul going into the first break of halftime. Shime Zuzul on the 7th minute. That early goal puts Balestier Khalsa into the lead against the Young Lions.
You know, the Young Lions actually utilizing a very high defensive line, and actually for the most part it is working because Shohei Hoshino Shohei Hoshino has been caught offside multiple times already. And to be fair, the goal that was scored by Balestier's Shime Zuzul was due to a clash of bodies between the defenders of the Young Lions. So in a way, the high line tactic did kind of work out for the Young Lions, if not for that solitary mistake by the defenders clashing into each other. But that being said, I have to say that Balestier Khalsa have made full use of what little opportunities that were given to them. Remember, Balestier has not lost a single game all the way from start to what potentially could be the final game here for the eSPL, and if there's any deserved winners, it could be them, unless the Young Lions can show that they can be comeback kings of the eSPL here in Game 2 of the Grand Finals.
Speaking of Balestier, they get the second half going here. The young Lions trying their darndest to keep themselves in this tie, in this entire tournament, in fact, because if they lose this game, let me remind you, this is game 2. They've already lost the first one. This could be a 2-0 wipe for Balestier.
Again, their offside call there. The lines of it was not a proper back line there. The centre back, right centre back was not in line with the rest of his defenders, but still it did work to get the offside trap happen for the young Lions. A little bit risky in terms of defensive strategy, but so far it's working. Now it's a matter of whether the young Lions can score. They might score for me again. Ricky Kimura with the save there. The goalkeeper showing his worth. Another opportunity, and this time out for a corner kick. Ricky Kimura with the save here yet again in this game.
Ricky Kimura there, exactly proving his worth, keeping his team in it. The real Ricky Kimura, you can see him on the bottom left. He must be well chuffed about the performance of his in-game character there, but no time for smiling. It's not quite over yet. Shime Zuzu there battling, trying to get his team 2 ahead. As it stands right now, Balestier will win the crown, the title, the championship. That, however, will not help the cause, giving the ball away with such sloppy passing to the young Lions.
Of course, there's still a bit of time here for Jojo and Harris Stewart to nick the game out of the hands of Akil and Ricky from Balestier. Still about 25 minutes of in-game time remaining. Plenty of things can happen. It's only a 1-0 scoreline here. If Jojo and Harris Stewart are able to get an equalizer in the next few minutes, things might really change for the better for the young Lions.
Very high up there, the goalkeeper taking that free kick, trying to set something up for the young Lions. Ricky Kimura
Safe
again.
hands.
Safe hands there, towering collection. Like an eagle he soars, plucks it out of the sky.
I mean, he's not a short guy. He's 1.9 meters tall, and he's making full use of his fame there, jumping high over the defenders. And in fact, Shime Zuzu as well, showing that he can make the interceptions for Balestier United. Excuse me,
He
Balestier
releases
Khalsa.
Iqbal Hussain here. Iqbal,
Whoa.
great tackle there by Nazim Arman, keeping his team in it. He was about to pull the trigger there, Iqbal Hussain, set up there by Shime Zuzu. But ultimately, you have to point to the fact that the young Lions
Not again.
gave away the possession to begin with. Is this going to be a red card? No, this is a yellow card there for Faisal.
Faisal Rafi there, the midfield enforcer, a little bit too forceful in that tackle. I think that Ricky and Akil sensed that there was a dangerous counter-attack happening there, quite late in the game. They had to stop it by all means possible. Can the young Lions score? Not quite yet. Time is there, but it is running short for the young Lions. Joe Chiu and Harvey Stewart on the ball. Here comes Harvey's brother Ryan Stewart. Can he craft one here for the young Lions?
Danish Kayum on this left side, going backwards. He has no support. He tries to find it by resetting play.
Oh no.
Oh, Ryan Stewart there, giving the balls away. Just as I mentioned that, Harris Stewart picks it up. There's lots of space here for Shue Hoshino. Gareth Lowe,
one-on-one.
Shime Zuzu can end this as a contest.
What a save!
What a save there by Ridwan Fikri. It should have been done and dusted as a contest there. Shime Zuzu, you would have bet your house on the fact that he would have scored, but unfortunately took the wrong option, decided to go for the chip instead, and he does not succeed. 1 minute left on this added time. Can the young Lions get anything? It does not seem like it.
Gotta clear it. There it is.
There it is. Shime Zuzu is the difference maker there. Balestier Khalsa takes the second game against the young Lions, and with that victory, Ricky Kimura and Akil Yazid deservedly are the champions of the second iteration of the eSPL. Congratulations to Balestier. Commiserations to the young Lions. Joe Chu will not be lifting it for the second time in a row, unfortunately. However, Ricky Kimura, both the player himself and his avatar, have performed spectacularly together with his partner Akil Yazid.
Absolutely fantastic teamwork being shown by these two players on screen right now. Vicky Kimura in the black, Akil Yazid right behind him in the red attire. Making Ballister Khalsa proud of their achievements here as the winners of the eSPL 2021. Absolutely fantastic teamwork there. Totally unbeaten in the eSPL from start to finish in the group stages. They started off a little bit weak with the draw with Albrecht Nagata, and after that wins. Beating Lion City Sailors 1-0, beating Tampines Rovers 2-0, qualifying to the semi-final stages, beating Tanjong Pagar 2-0, and now beating the Young Lions 2-0 without going to extra time, without going to penalties in regulation time. Absolutely fantastic work there by Akil Yazid and Ricky Kimura of the Ballister Khalsa team.
Yeah, fantastic work for everyone, honestly, that has been part of the eSPL. But there can be only one. There can be only one champion. And as I always say, it is time to crown the new kings. And the one that will crown the new kings, we hand it over to Ash for now.
What a great finals that was. And it's now time for us to crown our winners in the prize presentation. And for that, I'd like to invite Head of Corporate Communications at Football Association of Singapore, Mr. Mustafa Ehsan, to the stage to give out the prizes. Thank you very much, Mus, for joining us. Now let's go to our first runners-up. Congratulations are in order for Young Lions for picking up second or coming in second, and they fought really hard. So congrats to Harry Stewart as well as Joel Chu, the defending champion. He wasn't able to win this time, but I'm sure he will try and come back next year, based on the smile on his face. Congrats, guys. That's one for the photos, please. Thank you very much. And now it's time for us to crown the winner of the eSPL 2021, Ballister Khalsa, Akil Yazid as well as Ricky Kimura. Congratulations, both of you. Absolutely undefeated and fantastic performance. Let's hear from you guys. I'd like to know as well how you guys, prepared for this tournament. Was there anything that you guys did behind the scenes?
No, not really. We kind of just messed around. Thought that when we came into here, we were like just gonna probably get out the first round, but somehow we just won the finals, and now, yeah, we're champions, so.
The commentators called you comeback kings because you guys were so resilient throughout and nobody expected you guys to win. So, Akil, how are you feeling about that?
I feel good. It was just a good experience, to play with your teammate.
Okay, one last question. What are you guys going to do with the trophy now that it's coming with you guys home?
I guess we just have to bring it back to the club, and hopefully, the manager rewards us with this.
Awesome, as they say, Hala Tigers, right? Anyway, it's now time for you guys, to lift the trophy. Once again, congratulations to the champions of the eSPL 2021, Ballister Khalsa. Congratulations, and once again, thank you so much for joining us for this year's edition of the eSPL. Thank you as well to our fantastic casters, Muis as well as Sid. I'm Ash Hashim, and I'll see you guys next year.